Hi everyone, this is Bramesh, and in this video we'll discuss about the Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for the coming week. As coming week we have some important Astro events, and also we have some monthly expiry also, so we can see some good move into the market. So what is happening, let's see. Last week we have told like 21 and 23 are important dates because 21 was the base date. There is a change on market. There are changes on the market when Venus and Mars goes over aphelium or perihelium, and after 21st you see we had some good moves into the market, and 24th was Venus ingress and we saw some really good moves into market coming. Now, what is happening now is we are heading towards 25, 26. 25th, 27th, Neptune is going into Neptune retrograde is going into ingress. So 28th is a very, very important day. And before that, 24, 25, 26th, we have this Mercury conjunct Jupiter helium, which generally leads to a top and bottom formation. And we have Neptune at extreme declination. Now, Neptune is an outer planet. It is a big planet and it rotates very, it is, I think, after Pluto, Neptune comes. So before Pluto, Neptune comes. So Neptune is they're basically called as outer planet, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto. So whenever they do some changes like ingress or declination, you see some long-term trend change into the market. So let's quickly see what is happening here. So Neptune, you can see here 2021st we have made a bottom. Now this is where the Neptune declination happened on 24th. So generally last time it happened somewhere here and we generally get a positive move, and after that we see correction on after 1 or 2 days. So this is something to keep in mind. So probably the rally which we'll see tomorrow or tomorrow will open gap up. Tuesday or Wednesday we can see some small correction or dip into the market. So as you can see here, yeah. So generally it leads to some good long-term trends. And see here, this was a major bottom and we had a long-term trend change. And after that, it was here. As you can see here, this low was not breached on a closing basis. Market just consolidated, then gave a big move. And after that, we have this one. It was a perfect bottom. One time only it was able to closing below this low. After that, we had some good moves. So this is something which we should keep in mind. And apart from that, what is happening? Let's quickly look at the other things. So, Nifty, like I've discussed, it has formed a bullish ABCD pattern, and probably it should close above this level 15,863 to 15,900 for the gap filling to this zone of 16,200. And on a weekly basis, if you can see here, it has taken again a perfect support at 100-day weekly moving average. Last two, three times it took support here, and from there a good rally came in. So on and if I see the monthly weekly time cycles also, this was a 125th week. This was the 125th week from the which we made on 20th January 2020, and 125 is an important number. So generally this could be a short-term bottom, and probably once we start closing above 16,000, sorry, 15,886 or 15,900, then we can see a confirmed short-term bottom has been made. And for Bank Nifty also, we are forming a good shark pattern, and probably we are heading towards 34 and 35,000 odd levels. And Bank Nifty is very near to this. Again, it took support at 100 weekly moving average. And once it's closed above the last week high of 33,774, then we can see a good move and a good gap filling all the way towards 34,320 odd levels. So, and let's quickly look at the supply and demand chart also of Nifty and Bank Nifty. So this is for Bank Nifty. See, it is heading, I mean, 34,000 is an important level. Once it starts closing about 34,659 and 35,149 we are looking at. And for Nifty, 15,863 to 15,870. Once it starts and sustaining about, there's a high probability it can move to 16,200 and 16,500 also. And let's quickly look at the Gann angles also for Nifty and Bank Nifty, what it is suggesting. Let me quickly open that also. Yeah. So here it is, and you can see here market has taken support at 1 cross 1 line and it is sustaining above it. So this is short-term bullish till Nifty is holding above 15,600 to 628. Trend is on upside on the market. And let's look at the planetary support and resistance. Also, Bank Nifty is closed above it, so it is short-term bullish only into the market. And the musical octave which I use for short-term trading. Before that, let's look at the moving average. So 34,177 is the 20-day moving average. So once, I mean, people who want to short, wait for this level to come. If it is not able, if it is, if closes above 34,200, we are heading towards 34,889 and 35,267. And for Nifty, 16,025 is the 20-day moving average. And now let's quickly look at the neural forecast also. So this is a neural forecast. As you can see here, it says a short-term bottom, and we can see a rally all the way towards 28, and then see a small fall into the market. So this is a neural forecast. Now let's quickly look at the trend chain levels. So Bank Nifty M 33,939 will be the trend chain level for Nifty 15,869. These are the resistance and support level. Once the market sustains above this level for uh, 5 to 15 minutes, you take a long with like 108 point stop loss for Bank Nifty and 33 point stop loss for Nifty. And when these targets comes, you can book out. So yeah, so that's about it. And all these are spot levels. So we have discussed about various strategies and various techniques, and based on that we got these levels. So let's hope a very exciting week ahead. And there are some important events which are happening on 28th and 30th, so I'll try to make a video on that. But before that, let's wait for these levels to come. That's about it. Thank you very much. Stay disciplined.